Hi everyone, welcome to my channel, Beautiful Life of Chi. Welcome if you're just joining me for the first time. And for you all that have been following me for a while now, thank you for sticking around and you're welcome as well. So today I have a story that I'm going to be picking from my past. And this story, at the end of this talk, one thing I want you to take away is that failure is not such a bad thing, okay? And it's something that at the end of the day shapes us all. You know, in today's society, we are pretty fast in celebrating our successes more than we do our disappointments or failures or things that we couldn't, goals we couldn't attain, you know, when we wanted to attain them. So this is centered on whenever I was going for my F1 visa, okay? And what happened is that I've already enrolled to apply for a school here in the United States of America. And good thing I gained that admission. So the next thing in line was for me to go ahead and apply for my interview, right? So good thing I was able to get a good date. I was on this journey with my sister at the same time because two of us were given admission at the same time for our master's degree. And we got dates. Hers came first, and after hers, I was, I think 2 days away from hers to going for my own interview. And she was successful. She had her F1 visa granted to her at her first attempt. And when it came to my time, I went in, and of course I was, bold. I was so sure that I was also gonna walk away with my own visa. And good thing she also gave me, insight of the questions that she was thrown at, and she also filled me in, on all the things that I needed to know in regards to the interview. So I was super ready. I did my own research. I prepared. I made sure that I found everything that I needed to know about this interview. So I was pumped on the day of my interview. And one thing you should know is that whenever you're going for this interview, one thing you just have to have in mind is that they don't let you come in with anything. You could go with your phone, but there's no necessity of you taking your handbag or lots of stuff on you. Just your phone will be fine. They will show you a locker where you can put it in and they will lock it away, and all you have to go in with is just some documents that are important to that interview. Whenever I was led into this interview room, I was shocked that I had a whole lot of people in there. Anyway, my sister, I think, warned me that there were gonna be other people in the room as well, but I didn't know there were gonna be that many. Yes, keep that in mind as well, okay? And people do hear you when you go in for your own interview, they hear everything that you were asked and your own answers, so don't let that put you into thinking, oh, they are hearing what I'm saying. Some people wouldn't really like that. You might want some privacy, but no, that is not the case. So when I got in front of my interviewee, when it got to my own turn, I was just answering away and the interviewer was just firing away, and everything was just going as planned. And I was just telling myself, yeah, I got this, and then the next question came in, and that was, may I have your GRE result, please? Wait, what? Am I supposed to be presenting that? Because my sister never mentioned that. And of course, I didn't take my GRE because the school that I applied for, there's an opportunity for you to come in and then take your GRE. So this was exactly what I told my interviewee, and that didn't sit well with her because you can tell right away that her demeanor, changed. And she said, no, ma'am, you're supposed to have your GRE result. So I already explained to her why I didn't take it there, and she wasn't having it. Guys, that was how I failed my first F1 visa interview. I was so devastated. I was sad. I couldn't even talk to anyone when I got home. I was like, what did I do wrong? I did everything that I was supposed to do right. I have everything, the same documents, the same sponsor with my sister. So why did they have to ask me about GRE when no one asked her about it? Good thing is, this is where you need a community that supports you. They really helped me out at that point in time of my life. And they all came and encouraged me. A no today doesn't mean that it's gonna be a no tomorrow. So wipe your tears and try again. It took me a while to really stop faulting myself or blaming anyone or anything, or blaming my God especially for not allowing it to happen at that time. My sister was able to travel, go start school without me. I was happy for her, but I was disappointed at the same time that I wasn't in that same trip with her. At a point I was like, you know what, I have to just push. Whatever happened has happened, and probably this is not the right time for me to go. And that was what I did. I was like, what is it that I needed from me? And that was for me to take my GRE, right? So I went ahead and enrolled for my GRE. It took me a lot of preparation because that exam is not easy, my people. And I had to travel for it from the state where I was residing at that time to a different state because they didn't have openings in the state that I was at that moment. So it took a lot from me to be able to prepare for that exam, and good thing I was able to make good scores and was ready to apply again for a visa interview. And that was exactly what I did. But this time I kept it to myself. I didn't tell a lot of people except very few people that are close to me. And that day came, and when it was my turn, I was just firing away. My interviewer was very impressed, and that was how she granted me my F1 visa. And to my surprise, guys, she never asked me anything about my GRE result. I was like, wait, you're not gonna ask me about my GRE result, the almighty exam that I was disqualified for the first time that I came in for this interview? And she said, no, you're good. I have everything that I need. And I was like, okay, I'm not gonna argue with you. The most important thing is that I have my F1 visa. And guys, was I so happy? I was over the moon happy, and I went to work and of course shared it with my colleagues, with my sponsor, with my relatives. Everyone were happy for me. So, what is my main point? Like I said in the beginning, this is just a story that I wanted to share, so you all out there, be proud of yourself. The most important thing is that you are doing something. You are trying. And it doesn't matter if you try it 100 times and fail. At least you're trying, right? Because if you get scared and not try again, you don't know if that next step is it. So you have to push yourself up. Always trust and believe that the next time is going to be it, okay? That is the message I just want to pass across today. Failure is a good thing. It prepares you to do better the next time. Even if it's not your fault, you never know. It might be what God prepared for you at that point in time, because that's what I think that was all about. See, they never asked my sister for GRE result. But in my case, they did. To me, I feel that it's just a way of God saying, Chi, this is not your time. Even though you think it is, hold on tight and keep trying, people. It's better you try and fail than not trying at all. Thank you so much. That's all I have for you today. Please, if you're just joining me for the first time, please go ahead and subscribe. Invite your friends. Thank you so much. Enjoy your day. Love you guys.